So let me know once you have opened the project so that we will start creating a new level and go through the materials. So here I will show you how to create a level. Here go to file, click on create new level. You can see here open world, right? So we will select this open world and click on create. So here you can see this is the level that we have created. If you have seen in the previous class, we have shown the car configurator reference where they have used this map only by default map. As we have created here, you can see basic floor with landscape and cloud. But this cloud is not so good. If you want, you can keep this. Otherwise, you can remove this, delete this volumetric cloud. So I will show you what and all can be done in the volumetric fog. So here on the outliner tab, you can see. Hmm, sorry about that. So here you can see we have a under outliner we have a volumetric cloud, right? Here we have just give me a minute. Sorry.
ఎడుకుతున్నారా
So here you can see we have a volumetric. Nishvika నీకు దెబ్బలు పడతాయి చెప్తున్నా. Okay. So here you can see we have a volumetric cloud, right? If you go to the world outliner, we have a volumetric cloud. If you select that one, you will find the details under the details tab where you can change the layer of this layer bottom. You can see the changes, right? What I'm doing. So if you lower that, it will be 16. And layer height, you can increase the layer height as well, and you can lower that as well. And we have few more options can change. But as of now, we are not going to use this volumetric cloud, so I will delete this. Select that and it, so it will get deleted. And you see, we are seeing a normal sky now. And in this scene, we have empty. There is no car placed inside this scene. So now what we will do is we will place car inside this scene and we will start applying, creating materials and applying to the car. Okay. So go to content browser, content, car configurator, meshes, select all, drag and drop into the scene. It will take some time because it is having meshes, right, we are placing, and it might take a little bit time because if you have low disks. So now it's done. Bring this little bit up onto the floor. Okay, so now I have placed this assets into the scene. Now we will start creating materials and apply to the car. Okay, so I will first go with the material of a car paint, because if I go in depth, right, because that is a basic material, then later on we will go with the landscape material and other materials like a glass and a mirror material. So let me know once you have created up to this scene and placing this asset into the scene. So, okay, now we will create a folder and go to content browser, right click and create a new folder and name it as a materials, and I will change the color of this material. Right click on this folder and set the color for the materials. I will color. Now we will create a material. So right click to create a material. Once you right click, you will find the option called material, and below the level you can see material, right? On the material and name it as a car paint or car body paint underscore m. Whenever you are naming any asset or materials or textures, make sure that you are following this if materials means you have to name it as a m underscore car paint. So like that, usually Unreal Engine will follow the same uh, naming should be proper. So you have to make sure that an m underscore car paint, or you can put at last also. And remember that space is not applicable here, because if you give space it won't take. So now double click it to open up the material editor, and here you can see I have opened this material, right? Car paint underscore m. So this is the material editor. Here you can see we have a few tabs. In the middle you can see we have a graph, and by default we have got this node. By connecting these in pins of this base color, all these pins, we will create a material by plugging the nodes. This is where we have to give a blueprint code to form a material. And next to this left side you can see we have a preview window, where you can see the material whenever you make any changes. So those changes can be seen here inside the and under this we have a details tab. Whenever you select any particular node, right, it will shows the properties of that particular node. And we have here toolbar where you can save and browse all. You can apply whenever you have done any changes, right? You can apply and you have to save that material to take the effect. So next to this, we have on the right hand side, next to the graph, we have palette tab. This is the place where we can get access to the different material expressions to form a material. Okay, you can see under palette we have different expressions. So by using these expressions, we can create a material. Okay, so now we will see. Let me know once you have created this material. If you have not created, I will show you once again. So go to editor under the content browser, right click, select the material, double click, name it and double click on this. So once you have created here, we have got this default node expression. So once it's done, here I will show you how to take a material expressions. So here you can see right side we have a palette tab, right? Click on this, and as we are going to create a basic material, right? So I will show you which nodes we have to use. So here search for the node constant. So here you can see whenever you have searched for contact, you have got 4 to 5 different constant vectors. So you can hold constant 3 vector and drag into the graph. You can see we have got this. Okay, and from the output pin to this, you have to connect to the base color. Base color means whatever the color that you are about to mention, that will displace whenever you apply to the any object. Even not only this, you can use the constant vector, you can use the texture as well. So now we will see it is black, right? We will see how to change the color of this now. So double click on this node so that you will get a color picker window. Here you can select the material, whatever the color that you want, you can select that. Okay. And click OK. So it will take few seconds to show up in the preview. You can see once you have changed, you are able to see inside the preview, right? So this is just a default material that we have created. If I click save, it will save and we can apply this material to the car body. So go to editor, content browser. Now this is the one which we have created, car paint underscore m. So select this, drag and drop into the onto the car mesh. You can see this is can you make out the difference for this red color paint and this blue color paint? This is just a basic color that without no um, any that we have not added any details to that car paint. But here you can see we have a high detail. So we will see how to add make it look realistic. So go to car paint. So can anyone tell what is missing to add for that material to look like a real world? Can anyone tell what is missing to add for this material?
I guess metallic properties.
Okay. Then anyone else? Texture. Texture you can add because this is just we are painting, right? Painting will be same color, red or any other color. Okay. So okay. Now I will show you how to add metal and little bit of shininess to the car paint. Yes, reflection. So now here you can see we have a properties, right? We will discuss about what and all these and what each does. So here you can see we have a base color. Base color, as you know, it displays the color that we have mentioned. And metallic means we can use for the uh, metal surfaces. We will use that metallic, and specular. It will use as a little bit of um, realistic look for our material. And roughness means it will give glossiness for our material. And emissive means it will use like a glowing effect for a headlight you can use. And for TV, it's also TV screens, you can use that emissive material. Okay. So now we will see how to add metallic. So go to palette tab and here you can see constant, right? Select this constant vector, drag and drop to the scene and we have got this. So drag a pin from this and connect to the metallic. And you can see if I have selected this node, right, it will display the properties under the details tab. You can change the value. So if I change this, and remember that these metallic and specular roughness values will work from 0 to 1. In between 0 and 1, it will work. So I will make this as a 1. You can see now it has become metallic now. If I make it 0, there is no metallic. 0 means non-metallic, 1 means a metallic surface. Okay. You can use in between. I will make it a 0.8. Okay. And click save. And if I go to editor, you can see now we have got this, right? Can you see the metallic we have added? So this is how it is looking, and I think you have added more metallic. You can reduce this still even more. So now, here we will make this as a 0.5. Have you all created this material and applied to the car? Okay. So this is how we can create. And next, we will see how to add roughness for this material. So here roughness, I will show you another way you can add this parameter. If you right click on this pin, right, it will give you promote to parameter. If I click on this, so along with the name, it will convert to parameter, and I will tell you what is the use of these parameters. I will tell you in the next material. Okay. So here you can see roughness default value. You can give this as a, it is by default 0. I will save this. And if I make this non-metallic, right, you will see the exact glossiness, how it is looking. Now you can have a more shininess for this car paint. And it depends upon the light also, we can get the materials look more realistic. So now we have added this roughness. This is the just basic material that you can create. And now we will see how to make exactly like to have realistic car paint color. So I will show you. If you click on this car paint, this default node, right? You can see under the details, we can see different options. There, material domain. It means you can change the material domain, light function or post process that you are about to use this material. So we are using for the surface, so we will pick for surface. And blend mode. Blend mode means where you are about to create the translucent. Translucent means like a glass or any see-through kind of materials you can for. And shading models also you have. If you are creating about a hair, cloth, eye, so you can change those different according to the requirements. So in this, as we are going to create a car material, right? So we will use shading model as a click on this default list. You will get access to clear coat. I will select clear coat. Okay. Once clear coat is selected, I will disconnect this roughness and click save. If you disconnect the link or break the link, right, it won't take the effect. So you have to make sure you have to on save. Without roughness, here you can see the clear coat we have got. Okay. So you can add now roughness and metallic for this. So I will add roughness, connect to this. We have got little bit of glossiness, and we can even create this, connect this metallic. We will make this as a 0.8. It will take 2 seconds to update. Can you see after changing this to metallic, how it is looking the material? And we can even add specular too. And shortcut for this to get this a scalar parameter or constant vector, right? Hold one on your keyboard. For few of them, it will work by clicking one. If not, you have to hold left mouse button and press one at a time so that you will get one. I mean constant vector. Connect to the specular and give value. I will give this as a 0.8 or 6. Okay, now it's done. I will save. And go to the editor. Now you can see now this is looking more realistic now compared to before, as we have changed that to clear coat and we have added metalness and roughness too. So now we have got done with the far paints. Okay, so it's done. Let me know once everyone done with this material. Uh, all of you done with this step? Let me know so that we will go to the another material. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's done. Now we will go with the landscape material. Um, okay, Kumar, you can try it once class complete. Okay. Anyhow, recording will be provided, right? So that you can follow. So now already I have created the material, right? So now we will see how to create a landscape material. So press F2 to rename this. I will make it as a landscape material. Name it as a landscape underscore M and open this material. So now here there is no material only. So previously I have migrated the car configurator material texture into this project, as you know everyone how to migrate the assets to the one project to another project. So here you can see car configurator, materials, texture, in the texture. Whenever you're, it's tough to search for the any particular asset, right? You can use filters. So I will use filters. Click on these filters and enable the texture. Okay. Whenever you enable the texture, it will displays the whole whole textures that are available inside your project. All are configured. See here under the car configurator, we have this T underscore salt color. Okay. So I will use this texture. Okay, to create a landscape material. close this, and to get that, as I have told you, instead of this color, we can use the texture. Okay, so now we will see how to use texture. So to get the texture, go to the palette tab and search for texture. You can see texture sample, right? So drag and drop into this graph. As it will come by default because I have selected that particular texture. Is it clear? Okay. So now, as I have selected this texture, right, so that it will come by default. If not, I will show you how to get it. So you can go to the particular texture and select, and go to the details tab. Here you can click arrow mark so that it will get applied. And now, or else you can just drag and drop into the material. Okay. So like this also you can do. Now I will connect this to the base color. Okay. So connect this to the base color. So it is connected to the base color now. As you see, it is half white and black. So if I apply, we will see how it looks. Okay. Save this. Go to the editor and apply this material to the landscape. Okay. So now drag and drop onto this plane surface. So it is not applying, right? So either you can drag and drop. If that doesn't work, you can go to the details, select the particular asset and go to the details tab. If you scroll down, you will find a landscape material and click this arrow mark so that it will get applied the landscape. As you see, this is now looking black. As this texture we don't want, as it is looking black. We want this to make it as a white or gray kind of color. So what we will do is we have to go to landscape material again, as we want opposite color to get applied to the landscape. So for that we will use node called 1 minus. 1 minus, this will like it will minus the current material that is applied, and it will use the opposite color. So we will look for the node called 1 minus. Just right click and search for 1 minus. Okay. From the RGB pin, connect to the input pin, and from this output pin, connect to the base color. Okay. Now you can see, then we will save this. It will take some time to get it done. So now you see, we have got the opposite material. And if you are seeing these grid lines, right, if you don't want, just hit Z on your keyboard so that it will hide the grid. Okay. And we need to make it more realistic, right? So for that, we have to add few more nodes to make it look realistic, as now it is a smooth surface. We want to add a little bit depth for this floor. So to do that, we have to add a normal map. Okay. Normal map means where it gives us a depth for our material when we apply it on the surface. Um, So let me know once it's done up to this nose. Okay, so now we will look for a normal map. So go to editor, content browser, content, and we have a startup content, right? Go to that and go to textures folder and search for concrete. So here you can see T underscore concrete underscore code D. It means D means a diffuse map and N means it is a normal map. Okay. Diffuse means it's a base color that whenever you plug that to base color, right, it will display that texture or the color. So now we will use a normal. So select this normal and drag and drop the landscape material. So you have got this texture. Now we have an option to plug to the default node normal. Okay. So from the RGB value, connect to the normal, and as soon as we have done with that, you can see we have got a normal. I mean, we have got some depth for our material. Okay. So to work inside the viewport, I mean not the viewport, preview. So you can zoom in and zoom out by using wheel mouse button, and to look around, you can use the left mouse button. By holding left mouse button, you can pan around. By using right mouse button, you can zoom in and zoom out. Okay. So now it's done. We can see this how it look on the landscape. Save once it's done. Go to editor. You can see now the floor. We have got a little depth. Previously we have just a smooth flat surface. So now we have got a little bit depth for our material. So this is how you can create a landscape material. And even if you are not, I mean, not, it is not looking good. Like if you want to change a little color of this white gray, so you can do that as well. So here we have added this normal material, right? Now we will see how to add color and change the color from white to little bit gray. So I will show you that how to do. So we can use constant tree vector again. Shortcut key for that constant tree vector, you can hold 3 on your keyboard. In my case, I am using left mouse button and 3 so that it will work. Like this to first change this color to little bit gray and click OK. And we have to use multiply here. Okay. So to get the multiply, right click and search for multiply. And from the output of this 1 minus x, plug to the A. And from this constant tree vector, plug to the B of multiply. And from this output pin, you have to connect to the base color. So now you can see the color has been changed. Click save. So now you can see we have the material color has been changed. You can change the color. I will show you. double click, change the color, then a more light color or dark, and click save. And see the effect that has been changing. So in this way, you can change this color. And click save. I will give you some time to do this, and as you see for the landscape, right? We have not. I'm not going to create that landscape. I will leave it for you to do it. How to create a landscape, like how I have shown for this floor, right? You have to do it in the same way. So let me know if you have any doubt in this. And next we will see how to create a mirror material, and next a glass. And let me know if you have created anything, and share your screen, and so that we will see how much you are able to follow. And if I am too fast, let me know. Can anyone share your screen? Okay, so I will ask you to share your screen at the end, so that I will also get to know whether you have done or able to follow or not. So now I will show you one more material. How to create a mirror material, okay? To create a material, right click and click on material and name it as a mirror underscore M. Can anyone tell which node I have to take here, create a material?
Sorry, what's the question?
Can anyone tell which node I have to use here to create a mirror material for the base color? Node. As we have created a previous,
Is it roughness?
sorry,
Is it roughness?
roughness, not the roughness, but to get the main color, which one we have to use? Get the main
Oh,
color.
it's left click 3.
Constant vector 4 you can use.
Constant vector we can use. You can use 3 or else 4 constant vector. So I'm left mouse button and 3. So you are correct. So now I want to connect this to base color and double click on this node. On the node also you can get, or you have to go to details tab and you can see the material expression, right? If you click on this constant, you can get this color picker and change the color. I will make it white and click OK. So once it's done, we have to add roughness for this metal. for this mirror. So to add the roughness, right click and promote to variable and select the node and go to the details tab and change this value to 0. Okay. So it's by default will be 0. Okay. So keep it, leave it for 0 and we have to change this, we have to give the metallic as well. So right click and promote to parameter. Metallic, as I have told you, metallic will work, metallic and specular roughness, whatever you are going to give, it will work between 0 and 1. So now metallic, 0 is for non-metallics and 1 is for metallic. So I will make this 1. Now you can see it's a kind of a chrome material and this can be used for mirrors as well. If you want, you can make it a little dark. Click OK. So this is how you can create and I will click save. So go to editor and now we will apply to this material mirror. Okay. So go to content and select this material, drag and drop onto this mesh. Okay. You can see the material, right? I will apply for this as well. You can see this is looking at the mirror itself. So this is how you can get a mirror material. I will make this white and see. If you want, you can reduce the metallic to 0.8 and 0.6 as well. So I will leave it for 1. Okay. So this is how you can create mirror material. So I will give you some time to do this. Once it's done, let me know. So as so far we have learned car paint, body paint, and then landscape material and mirror. Okay. And next we will see how to create a glass and emissive color as well. Is it done? Material? Okay, so now we will see how to create this glass material. Right click and select material and name it as a glass underscore m. So here we can see we can create a base color, and here can anyone tell which surface mode we have to use? mode as I mean shading model, not the shading model, your blend mode. So if you use opaque, it will be normal surface material. So to get the glass material, you have to use a translucent. Okay. So go to blend mode, change it to translucent. Okay. So this is helpful to create a materials like glass and see-through materials. Okay. So now after changing this from opaque to translucent, you can see few of them are grayed out and two options are enabled now. Okay. So now we will see how to create a glass material. Okay. Take the base color, constant tree vector, connect this to base color and change the color to white and leave it for a little bit gray. And now you can see go on. Here we have created this base color, right? Then give parameter opacity. So right click on the parameter and promote to parameter, okay? And opacity. You can change this value to 0.5. Now you can see it is a transparent, right? It will be okay. If you make it 0, this will be not visible, 0.5. And if you make it 1, right, it will look normal. So in between you have to 0.5. And now we have to add roughness specular for this as well. So right click, promote to variable, roughness, leave it for 0. And now we have to add refraction too for this material. So right click on the refraction, promote to variable and give the value to 1 or 0.6. Okay. Metallic also you have to give, right click and promote to variable metallic, make it as a 0. This opacity I will change it to 0.8, no, 0.2 with 0. So now you can see we have got a clear code. You can even use specular as well. So now we will save this and we will apply to the window of our car door. Go to editor and apply this material which we have created, right? Dash M. You can see this is a little opacity is more. Refraction you can change. Okay. So we will go to glass M and refraction you can change it to 0.8. Save. Okay. So if you don't want refraction, you can disable that. To get it properly, you can make this as a 1. Okay. Now you can see it is looking nice as a glass material. And you will get more realistic look by changing the values of a metallic roughness and refraction values. Okay. So this is how you can create a glass window. I will give you some time to do this. Let me know once it's done. You can apply this to another glass windows too. Here. Can anyone share your screen and show the materials that you have created till now? Okay. So what about others? Can anyone share your screen? What you have done? So now see we have completed glass material, car paint and mirror material, and one more is a landscape material. For only 2 to 3 we are left with the material. So let me know if you have any queries before going to the next material. No one? Nikhil, Siddharth, any of you can share your screen. Who is able to access the VM. Okay, so if you don't have any queries, so we will move on to the next material. So we have completed materials. Next, we will see how to create a MSU material that will be applicable for like a headlights. Go to content browser and create a material. Right click and click the material and make it as a MSU. Name it as MSU color. MSU underscore M. Here you can see we have got a default node, and here We can use the normal base color constant 3 vector. So get the constant 3 vector from the palette tab. Okay. Constant. And select the color and click OK. And like to get the emissive color, instead of plugging this to the base color, we can directly plug to the emissive color. Okay. So emissive will give a glow effect for our material. Okay. So now it is not looking, I mean, not glowing much. So we have to give another nodes to get the glowing effect. So to do that, here I will add a multiply node. To add multiply, you can either right click and search for multiply, or else you can directly press M on your keyboard, and from the output pin of this constant 3 vector, connect to the pin A, and from the output pin of this you have to connect to the emissive color. Okay. So it will take some time to take the effect. And here you can see, if you select the multiply node, we have got constant B value. Okay, you can increase this value to 10. You can see the glowing effect now, right? Even you can give more, 100 you can give it. Now you can see the glowing effect of our material. So I will make this as a 50 now. Okay, save. Go to editor and apply for the headlights. Here, light. Okay. So apply to the light. Just I am applying to this and I am showing. You can see the glowing effect of this material. I will hide this mesh. To hide this, you can see under the outliner, you can see uh, eye icon, right? If you click on this, it will hide that object and apply. You can see I have applied to this light. Materials can be applied by not only drag and drop onto the mesh directly. You can select inside the world outliner and go to the details tab. You will find the material section where you can apply the material. See here you can see material. So that here I will apply this material. Either you can drag and drop, or else you can directly click this arrow mark. Okay. It depends upon the material color that you have given emissive, but you will get a glowing effect by adding few more nodes if you want exactly the in a precise way. Okay. On this, I'll select another. If I change this material to something else, as this is applying for the whole mesh, right? So you will feel that it is not giving any effect. So whenever like this kind of things, if you want to highlight any particular object, like a border kind of thing, so at that moment you can use this method to highlight the objects. You can see here, it is giving the effect, right? Glowing effect. That depends upon the power that you are about to give here. I will add one more node parameter. So right click and promote to parameter. I will name it as a power. So here you can give the default value power 100. I will say you can even increase the mode. In this way, you can add this effect for the headlights or TV screens. It will give like a instead of normal plain surface, so it will give some effect to your TV screens, and for the headlights also you can use it. So you can see the effect right here, border out of this mesh. You can even increase more default value. So this is how you can create a emissive color. Light section in dark. Can I know what exactly you mean? Section light or like night time. You mean how it looks in a night time? This glowing effect you mean? It depends upon as we have here sunlight, right? So that we are not able to see properly this effect. Can delete that sunlight. Can you see that effect? And one more thing you have to remember that we have not changed the any settings for the our project. So it is going off. You may feel like whenever I deleted, right? I will undo this. You can see this. And if I delete that, you can see the glowing effect and it is going off. So for that, we have to set a few settings. Okay. So like it will go in depth post processing, lighting, and few settings needs to be done. I will just go through the settings. So here post processing, we have eye adaptation. If I disable that, this glowing effect will stay constant. Let me undo this. This is now okay, right? Eye adaptation is off now. Okay. If I delete this directional light, so this glowing effect stays like that only, right? It is not going off. So these settings will come under the post processing when we do class on post processing, right? At that time you will get to know how will work materials and lighting. And, so anyone have any other doubts? Let me know. Right.
Yeah, I have one question. When you're creating the transparent material, how come it has no reflection?
Sorry, transparent material.
So when we're creating a glass material using these properties, yes, the translucent blend mode, but even if we keep the roughness very low, I don't see any reflections. I
Reflections.
face the same issue now to
Yes, yes.
create. So the solution was to just use a pre-existing parent material. But here, how do we create proper glass?
Yes, yes. Once again, we will see. Okay, I will create again from starting. I will delete whole material. So here now this is first it will be like when we create a opaque I mean material, it will be like a opaque, right? So here I will show you how to create a glass, a transparent material. So I don't change anything now. First I will do add a nodes to the default pin. So now to get the default pin on your keyboard, base color, and I will change this to white. Click OK. And now we can add few um, few of them, the properties metallic, specular, and roughness. So we will add metallic to the this glass material and change this value to 0.8, and specular, create the specular node 2, and here you have to change this to 0.5. Just I'm giving a basic values. You can change how much ever you want. And roughness also we have to give. Here I will leave it for 0. Okay. And as here we are seeing just this is normal surface material, right? So this needs to be converted to glass material. So we have here blend mode option to change from opaque to translucent. Okay. As I have done, I have not given any opacity, right? So you can see like this now. So we will create one more node for opacity. Right click and promote to parameter. Opacity value you have to give 1. If I give, you can see this is normal. Okay, I will make this as 0.2. Okay, you can see like this we have got.
Yeah, but there's no reflection on this.
Now we have to give refraction. Okay, roughness, right? Right. 0. In metallic. Yes, because this is translucent, right? And we have to add few more nodes. So we will add that and we will check that out. Okay. Opacity and refraction. Right click and promote to variable. Refraction. I can give default value to 1. Opacity. One second. So this is creating a default material. We are not getting exactly how we want. Okay, if we are not getting this, even we can make it more complicated as well. So if I delete this, right, uh, I will add lerp node. So if I add lerp node, right, lerp means a linear interpolation where it will blend two materials or two textures. Okay, so I will press L on the keyboard to get the lerp node, and you can create a parameters. Okay, promote to parameters. Promote this to the parameter again. You can name this. As of now, I am not naming these two. You can name it as a refraction reflection. Okay, so you can change the values of 0.15 and 1.5 and make this to metallic, like this to metallic, and roughness. Same, I will copy this and duplicate. To duplicate, we will use the shortcut key for that, Control D. And if some of them it will work like a Control W, but Control D will work for me. You can use Control D or else Control W as well. Okay, Control D for duplicate and connect this to roughness. Okay, we have changed it to translucent. Okay, so you can change these values too, and even you can change this slider also. 0.2 and make this as a 0.5. Control V. Oops, something we have missed in this case. Let me check with the material that I have. See here, I have created this material, right? This is the base color. Here we have given metallic 0, specular 0, roughness also 0, opacity 0, and refraction 0. You can change the values as I have created these parameters, and I will show you the same thing here for the glass M that I have created, right? So first I will leave it for the default, all the values to 0, okay? So to create the parameters, right click, promote to metallic, and specular.
Yeah, but these parameters that you are adding, like metallic, specular, not, why are they grayed out? I'm guessing in translucent these don't exist, right?
Don't exist, but it will work, yes.
Okay.
If you we will see now, right? I will create a parameters, I mean material instances, and we will see the changes. If we still not getting, so I will explain you in the next class, okay, how to do this glass material again.
Okay.
So we will finish this first, and opacity, okay, and refraction. So all the parameters that I have created here, and I will leave it for default. I have not changed any of the uh, values, okay. And even I want to create that, I mean convert that material base color to parameter. So I will explain you how to convert this. Right click, convert to parameter, and name it as a color, okay. So now again save. For that we have one more node called Fresnel, so that will use us a little bit depth for our material, okay. So go to content browser. So this is the glass where we have prepared. Now I will convert this to, I mean create a material instance. A material instance, what it does means, like it will work as a child, like when we have multiple assets using the same material like fabric or like a car body paint. So create a different materials, right? So we can create one and we can make the instances of that parent one. Okay, so now I will right click on this material to create a material instance. Right click on this material, you will get a create material instance, okay. Click on this, double click on this, Now here you can see whatever the nodes that we have created inside this class EM. All these properties are displayed here on the right side of this details section. Okay, so you can enable all these options, color, and you can change these values. Okay, fraction, roughness, it's not taking any effect, and color also you can change. Okay, okay, before it was white, right? So it is not giving much effect, so I will make it black now. Now you can see the effect, right? A little bit. You can change the specular values. Refraction you can change. You can change the opacity and metallic. Okay, but mostly refraction and opacity we will work on. Make it 1, not the refraction to 1. Okay. Now this material only we will apply and we will see how it looks. 0.1. Very less. 0. You can change the values later. So 0.5 I have done, and metallic to 1. The color I have changed it here and save. Your refraction now. Alright. I will apply the constant which we have created. Now you can see as directional light we have changed it, so it is not giving much. It is looking dark. So once you apply inside your project, it will look good. If you want, I will show you by taking this new level. Save, select. I will apply and show you how it looks. If you have still any doubts, right? So that we will check in the next class. And I will show you one more material fabric how to. So here go to place actors and drop a into the scene. Now I will apply this material glass instance. Can you see? This is a translucent glass. You can use it for windows. Like it varies from object to object. Like this can be used for windows, right? And if you want to create for a glass kind of thing, I mean object, or like a table glass or any bowl, so it again varies. Okay, so I have shown you the basic which is useful for a car window door. Okay, so you can use this. Uh, can you see this mm, skill and one more person? Is it clear or you have any doubts? Let me know.
No, no doubt.
So this is how we can create a glass material. So as I told you, right, it will vary from object to object. It depends upon that you have to create more complex glass material. So, blurriness. Blurriness, you can use if you have any texture, we can use that. Blurriness. By using the textures also we can do that. Kumar, we will see that in the next class, okay? I will tell you how to do that. And now we will see how to create a fabric material. As you see previously we have created this material, right, with fraction, how it is, so it is not good. So we have created a instance material, right? So I will apply that instance material. Here the material, glass material. Now you can see now it is looking good. So now we will see how to create a fabric material. I will create one more material, right click, material, fabric underscore m. So to create this material, go to car configurator filter, or search for fabric. And now we have got this textures. So here I will take label 05, normal, and the base color. Okay. So select these two and fabric M. Okay. Drag and drop. So here you can see we have two textures. One is for normal and one is for base color. Okay. Connect to the base color and this. See here now it is a very flat, so it doesn't have any depth. So we have to add a normal map. So from the RGB connect to the normal. As soon as we have added that, we will it will use us some depth, okay, to the surface. So now it's done. So we want to add few more nodes to make it a real look. So to do that, here we will use a multiply node where we will multiply two nodes and get it more look realistic. So I will use here Fresnel node and multiply nodes to get that real look, and roughness. So add roughness to the material, promote to variable, and name give this as a roughness to 0.6. Okay. As this is a fabric, so we don't want much roughness for that cloth. So this is done. So now we will add multiply. Press M on your keyboard for the multiply. Connect from this RGB to the A, and one more multiplication. Control D for duplicate. A. If you click on this drop down, you will see the same color. Okay. So here what I will do is I will multiply these two. I mean, I will add you little bit colors for this. I mean, light color and dark color. So here you can see constant, right? Under the details tab, constant. You can make this as a 0.5. I have done it a little dark. And another multiplication, you can take it and make it a little bright color. 1.2. I will. So now I will close on this drop down, and now I want to blend these two. So I will use layers node. Hit L on your keyboard. Connect from the output of this multiply node to the input of this lerp A, and from this multiply node to input of this B lerp node. Okay. And from this you have to connect to the base color from the lerp node. Okay. So here, as you see, we have plugged only A and B. So we have to plug the alpha pin too. So for that, we have one more node called Fresnel. This will add depth to the material. So I will add Fresnel node. Fresnel, Fresnel. So you can use F, not F. Fresnel you can search and plug this from the output pin. Plug this to the alpha. Nothing changed, right? So you select this node, you can see exponent. You can change this value to 10 and even more you can change. As this is a white color, we are not able to see much. Okay. So instead of using this exponent in, I will promote this to the variable. Right click and promote to the parameter and give the value like 15. Okay. I will save this. To see the effect properly, instead of multiplication, I will show you another colors. Like I will use a constant 3 vector. I will change and one more. I can change blue. Okay. So now you can see the effect. Border outline. We have that effect, right? I will make this. Then you can make it a 5. You're getting more. Blue outline board you are seeing, right? That effect we will by using this Fresnel node. So I will delete this and I will connect to the okay. So I will make this default value to 10. Save and go to here and apply for the go to the material browse and apply that to the mesh. Okay. Now you can see fabric has been applied. That can change the camera speed if you are not able to go near to that object. Now you can see the fabric material, right? Depth for this, and you can change the tiling too for this material. So I will show you how to do that. So tiling, so this is not proper. So to do tiling, we have a node called texture coordinate. Texture coordinate, you can go to palette tab and search for texture coordinate. You can drag and drop that texture coordinate one, or else you can just simply click U on your keyboard by holding left mouse button. You can connect to the UVs of this texture sample for the base color and normal color too, normal map too. Okay, and select this node. Here you can see under the details tab we have U tiling and V tiling. So change this U and V tiling and click on save. You can see the tiling has been changed. Even you can increase the, can give more values too. I will make this 10 by 10. If it is giving more, right, you can decrease the values also. If it is giving more. So you can see now, so I will save and go to the editor. You can see now this is good. You can change if you want to make it 5 by 5. So in this way you can add, you can create a material, fabric material. Depending upon the values, you can see the effect. Now I have kept it to 2 by 2 U and V tiling. So now I got effect. So in this way you can create the fabric material. So let me know, I will give you some time to create this. So if you have many multiple objects, right, using the same material type, so like fabric, you have to create more fabric material. So you can use this as a parent, and if you click on this, I mean, this will become a parent. And if you right click on this, you can convert this to parameter, and you can apply change anything to be parameter. Okay, and if I click on save and go to content browser, where you can create a material parameter, right? I mean, create instances. So by creating instances, we can optimize the project size. So right click, create a material instance, and this will become easy. So you can see here I got the option to change the texture. Okay, so I will change the texture to any other texture. Okay, I will select the texture and fix it. So in this way you can change the textures. Okay, okay. And you can apply the okay. So I will apply that to other mesh. Here I think we have a double meshes. So we can apply this to the same mesh. You can see the change, right? So in this way we can create a material instance. How many you want you can create. So let me know, can anyone share your screen and show me what you have done till now, today's class, about the materials. And I will give you assign you a small task like creating this mountain textures. You can take and you can create the material like how I have created for the landscape. You can use the same and create for the this mountains. And then one more is you can create for the tires and rims as well. And glass, I will give you In the next class, I will explain you a little bit more about the glass material. Fabric, I hope you have got the idea how to create a fabric material. Let me check. Have any doubt? I will make a note of. Okay, I have saved your queries so that I will make a note and I will get back to you in the next class. Okay. Um, so let me know. I will give you some time if you have any queries. You can ask. Otherwise, we will go with the multiple choice questions you have to answer.
Okay, everyone, I have posted the link to the multiple choice question. If you all don't have any questions, then please go ahead and attempt the test. Please confirm in the chat box if you've completed the test. And I'm posting another link for the feedback form. Kindly complete that as well. you're done with both the multiple choice question test and the feedback, you can leave. We will see you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Ishika.
Thanks.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله.
Are you still doing the test?